Good morning, Keto fam. John Terry here with another keto video. But first, go check us on our socials at Ketonia Foods. The video that we are going to be doing today covers how to eat keto. So to jump right in, you're going to want to focus on your macronutrient content. You're going to want to have about 75% of your calories coming from fat, about 20% of your calories coming from protein, and then about 5% coming from carbs. So jumping into what you can actually eat, what this means on a base level is you can have a ton of meat. You can have a ton of nuts, so long as they are macadamia nuts, cashews, pecans, walnuts, and then you stay away from your cashews. And you'd be very mindful of peanuts, because cashews and peanuts both do have a fair amount of carbs in them. With any nut, watch out, because you don't realize how quickly you can eat 1,000 calories of macadamia nuts until you sit down with a bag of macadamia nuts. So just be mindful. Cheese is something that is awesome. You already knew that. I didn't have to tell you that, but it's great for the diet too. The harder cheeses are going to be better than the softer cheeses, but I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't throw feta on all kinds of stuff. Just be aware of what you're doing and how many carbs everything has. The next thing, you're going to want to have a lot of butter. Don't be afraid of butter. Cook with butter. Love butter. Coconut oil, avocado oil, macadamia nut oil, all going to be good to have on your food. Avocados are awesome, and one of the only fruit that has a, eat as much as you want of it, little asterisk next to it. Let's get into the stuff that you can't eat, which is a little more of a broad array and can feel pretty restrictive. But let's start with no rice, no corn, no wheat, basically no grains at all, no potatoes, no sweet potatoes, no yams, no corn, no sugar in any form, agave, etc. You're going to be very, very, very limited on fruit that you can eat. Some of the berries have fairly low net carbs, but you're going to still want to stay away from fruit. A lot of your veggies that you wouldn't normally connotate with having a high carb content do. Basically, like peas, carrots, all have hidden sugar in there that you really wouldn't think about. So just know with your veggies that you're going to want, it's a quick Google search to figure out which veggies you can eat. But some of the good ones to stick with as far as what you can eat veggie-wise are all of your leafy greens and all of your coniferous vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, stuff like that. Those are going to be good. If you want more information, a more like kind of detailed list and a breakdown of what you can eat on the ketogenic diet, I advise you go to ruled.me. We don't have any affiliation with ruled.me, but over the time that I've been in the ketogenic diet sphere, I have found their information to be quite useful and fairly accurate. So I always advise people to go check them out. Other than that, stay tuned for more videos. Almost forgot to tell you guys what net carbs are. I threw it in there and didn't even kind of mention it. So net carbs, you want to aim to have about 20 to 30 grams of net carbs per day. All net carbs are, take the total carb content of a food, you subtract out the dietary fiber, and then you subtract out any sugar alcohols, and there you have the net carbs. Now, when it comes to sugar alcohols, not all sugar alcohols are created equally. We'll have another video kind of going into which sugar alcohols you should try to stick with and which ones you should try to avoid. But that will all be coming up in another video. Y'all stay keto, my friends.